we will be praying the legislature, the leadership, the membership, to consider that there are many matters of very urgent nature which are pending before the legislature, and unless considered, the functioning of certain institutions of the government will be hampered. If you recall, a lot of the funding for the 2018 budget was budgeted to come from some external sources. The request for approval of this to raise funds from these external sources is before the legislature, and unless considered, it may hamper the level of implementation. Again, before the legislature proceeded on vacation, Mr. President also laid before them the request for virement. This also will be affected. Well, Mr. President had earlier on laid the request for the purchase of, for the application of some security funds for the purchase of Tucano jet to fight insurgency. That is still pending. Now, there are also the budget, which is pending. You remember when Mr. President laid before the National Assembly sometime in November last year the 2018 budget proposal, it was the budget of the federal government and the budget of the government-owned corporations. What has been passed for 2018 is the budget of the federal government, and the budget of the federal government corporations has not yet been passed. And of course, you know that this budget also includes provisions for employment, provisions for capital spendings, which will affect the items in the economy, the run of the economy, functioning, and a lot of the economic activity, activate the economy. Unless the legislature considers this, the executive is very law-abiding and will not do a thing which the law requires the legislature to do, to approve first before it is done, unless it is done. So we will be praying the legislature to consider the emergency implications of this and decide how to accommodate and consider this within the period of the vacation. You also will know that there were emergency situations in respect of approvals for appointment, such as the Federal Civil Service Commission, and unless that is done, unless that is approved, there would not be, that commission may not be able to consider employment. But on the whole, we are working with the leadership and the membership to agree on very many matters. We accept that some exigency may have caused the abridgment of the time within which they were to proceed on vacation, because they were to proceed on Thursday. But some circumstances made it that they had to adjourn on Tuesday. Therefore, we will be working with them to ensure that we have a few of these considered and passed within a time that it will still be reasonable to attain the purpose of the economy. I want to thank you and wish the distinguished senators and honorable members a very happy vacation. Thank you very much.